I tried to be, as real as I can be. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun to be out of the house. I never wanted to be a part of Bigg Boss, to be honest with you, because I have always been very, very scared. I was like, this is something I can never do. I can never be a part of, because it's not easy to be a part of Bigg Boss. I can't be with an aggressive person who's like, I can't call a friend, who's extremely aggressive.
Hey everyone, this is Miss Malini, and here is one of the Bigg Boss exit interviews that I have really been looking forward to.
Thank you.
I've been watching the show, of course, like crazy. So first, a round of applause for Tina, who's here after spending more than 100 days in the house.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely crazy. But I have to ask you, what does it feel like to be back in the real world? Was it completely surreal?
Free. It feels so free, like freedom, everything. It was amazing,
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, finally I'm out of the house. No regrets. But yeah, little disheartened, because a lot of fans were like disheartened to see me, because they were expecting me to be in top 5 in the finale episode and everything. But then I gave my best. I tried to be, as real as I can be. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun to be out of the house. It was insane. It was crazy in there.
What happens? We all see with all the hundreds of cameras. We see everything, every inch of what happens in the house. But I'm really curious to know what the experience is like when that door opens and you leave. What do you see and where do they take you? What happens next?
So it was mixed emotions, to be very honest with you, Malini. Matlab, when I walked in, I was like, before I walked in, I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna have a heart attack or something. I was shitting bricks, to be honest, sorry. But it was like mixed emotions of everything: anxiousness, nervousness, excitement, everything combined together, and my heartbeat was shooting, it was pounding, I could feel it. But once you're inside the house, it was like the moment we saw the house, it was like massive, it was giant, it was beautiful, and I was like, oh my God, this is it. It starts now. Goodbye everyone, no phone, nothing. And initial days, it was a little slow, to be honest with you, because then you don't know how your 24 hours is going to spend, you know, because new people, strangers, interacting with them, and how much are you supposed to talk, your conversations also end after a certain point of time, because you're like 24/7 with them. So time is like, it's difficult to, pass by.
Yeah, you have no track of time, right?
Exactly. And then you can't see the sun, you can't see the moon, you can't see nothing. So no sunlight, you don't know when the sun is coming or when the sun's setting, when is your meal time, lunch time, dinner time, nothing at all. So it's kind of
I have to say, we really also got very invested and followed your journey specifically.
Thank you.
With a lot of things that were happening in the house. And of course, today we have a lot of creators here and they have questions for you too.
Sure.
But I really have to ask you, now that you have done the show and you've had the experience, what do you think you would tell the Tina that walked in?
I never wanted to be a part of Bigg Boss, to be honest with you, because I have always been very, very scared. I was like, this is something I can never do. I can never be a part of, because it's not easy to be a part of Bigg Boss, like spending 3 months, 4 months inside the house without your people, without your family members and everything. But then my friends, my closest friends, who's been like ardent fan of Bigg Boss, including me myself, they were like, you're a survivor, you can survive this, you can do it. So, now that I'm out of the house, I can actually say that, okay, I am a survivor, I survived this. Now leave me in a deserted island, leave me in a lake or something, where there's no one, and probably I can survive on my own. It's like that, so it's fun.
I can just imagine. But I also have to ask you, because you had so many interesting equations in the house, and did you, after you left, did you have time to watch anything? Have you seen snippets?
Honestly, now that I'm out of the house and I walked out of the house and everything, I have stopped watching Bigg Boss. It's like that chapter is the end for me. I don't want to go back into that zone, relive every moment and everything. And once the finale is done, no talking about Bigg Boss, nothing at all. I mean, that chapter is closed for me. So yeah.
And did you? What's the feedback you got when you left the house? Like, were you surprised about anything that people are saying?
Honestly, yeah. Like I said before, people were a little heartbroken. Like right now, also I bumped into a lot of fans. Wherever I'm going, people are like, "Oh my God, we loved your game. We loved you in the house." The amount of bashing that I received while I was inside the house, I thought that, oh my God, I'm gonna get trolled very badly. People are gonna hate me and blah blah blah. But honestly, Malini, nothing of that sort happened, and I'm so relieved. I feel so good that everybody's praising me. Everybody loved my journey, and everybody's like, you were fab, you played with so much dignity, you did not put anybody down, you did not do a character assassination of any woman inside the house. So that was a relief for me, and it feels good that people are loving you, people are saying good stuff about you. So it's a good thing.
I think what you said is so true. I mean, so they've asked me to do Bigg Boss a couple of times, but I'm really scared to do it because I just feel like it's so hard to also like, how do you get into every argument and yell and scream? Did you feel that you changed at all in the house? Did you have to get more riled up as a person?
You have to, you know, you have to, because they create the situations, or there will be some contestants who's going to really poke you and drive you up the walls, and it is not easy.
We all know who that is.
And trust me when I say this, it's very, very difficult to maintain your calm, you know, like people are coming and telling you, where's my shakkar, tune mera shakkar le liya, tune ye le liya, tune wo le liya. So how much can you keep yourself calm, you know? There comes a point when you'll be like, okay, screw you, what do you want? Like, what do you want? It's like that. But it's fun. You just have to maintain your composure. You just have to be really, really calm and composed, and have to have a lot of patience.
A lot. And I was also surprised to see that this season one Bigg Boss was also playing, which I think was unique. And I felt like this time Salman also gave a lot of like hardcore feedback to all of you guys.
Absolutely.
And it was not easy to sit there week after week saying ki aaj to meri class lagne wali hai, like every time. So, you know, so did you know that that was going to be part of it?
Initial week, we would look forward to our weekends, and we'd be like, oh my God, Salman sir is coming, बहुत मजा आएगा. And there came a time when we would be like,
oh no,
इस बार किसकी क्लास लगने वाली है? मेरी तो नहीं. So we would go back and think, आज पूरे हफ्ते what have I done? Have I faltered anywhere? Have I done something wrong, or what have I done? Okay. So we would just go back and cross check that what all, क्या class हो सकती है and everything. But whatever he says is for your own good, so it's fun.
And of course, we have to talk about this because I know everybody's so curious to know. I know everyone's like, so you know, the whole like the romance angle and the equation, and people, you know, there were multiple love tracks, right? They have Saundarya and Gautam, you and Shalin. There was some confusion. Is it real? Is it not? And then things just went completely left field, right? I want to really know from your experience, because we see, you know, you 24/7, but we see 1 hour.
Right.
So what was it really like? Did you really think there was a romance brewing at some point? Did you like him at all?
So see, honestly, we started off being friends. We were strangers. We met inside for the first time ever in our life. We don't know each other. And to define love, I think it takes a lot of time, because you get to know that person, and that's when you realize that you're in love with that person. And while getting to know that person, you get to know a lot about that person, that, you know, he's a liar, everybody knows that. He puts up a different face altogether. And the worst part is he's a very aggressive man. So that put me off really, like too much, you know.
I always wondered if you regret saying, oh, I'm going to fall in love with you. Well, you know, at that point, did you ever feel like, oh, I wish I'd never said that?
Yeah, you always do that. We girls are emotional fools. I'm sure most of you agree to that. Koi pyar se baat kar le, and we are like, oh my God, this is the man of my dreams, or something like that. And then you're like, did I do that? So you always feel that way.
And I think the other thing that was a real shocker and a real plot twist for everyone is to, you know, when we found out that he had contacted your manager in the past, and this has happened. So at what point did you decide that I'm going to share this with everyone? Like, why? What made you go?
So honestly, Malini, when I decided to part ways, and I decided to draw a line, because I was like, this is it, and I see nothing's going to happen or whatever. I can't even be friends with him, because I can't be with an aggressive person who's like, I can't call a friend you know, who's extremely aggressive. So I had to draw the line, and for 2 weeks I did not talk about him to anyone, wherein he was the one who was talking to everyone, you know, discussing about me and all of that. And like you said, it's a 24 hours we are inside the house, and you guys are just watching 1 hour, and it is a very finely, highly edited show. So the narratives change quite a lot, you know. It is not what it is, you know. So yeah, I mean, I drew a line, and then, you know, when he was abusing the shit out of me and he was misbehaving, I was on the verge of hitting him, and I was like, don't. And that's when, out of frustration, I just decided to vent out what I was going through, what I felt, or what, you know, I was trying to do all 2+2 calculations and everything, and I decided to vent it out to Priyanka, because, you know, you can't let things pile on so much, because it's going to drive you up the wall. So yeah, that's what happened.
And I think that's where I think people then said, I maybe felt a little bit, but you knew that he was going to try to play the game. But it's interesting, because I can also see that maybe he still sort of convinced you that maybe there is actual romance. So I think that's what's the complicated sort of feeling there. One person you want to see on Bigg Boss next season?
Miss Malini.
Oh my God, no. I'm much better doing this.
I am sure.
Too terrified. Okay, one thing that you miss about being inside the house?
Bigg Boss's voice.
Okay, your favorite moment from the season?
Me and Priyanka's friendship, our morning workouts.
Another reality show you'd love to be on?
I don't mind being a part of Khatron Ke Khiladi once again. I really love that show.
Your favorite person on the show?
This season Bigg Boss, Priyanka for sure.
One thing that you don't like about Bigg Boss.
When the narratives are slightly twisted. I'm sorry, just being honest.
One person you never want to see again.
I believe that never say never.
Yeah.
And yeah, I am not someone that if I bump into a particular person and I'm gonna be mean or just ignore that person completely, left, right, center. So that's not me. But yeah, I've left everything, all the negativity inside the house, and I've come out. So yeah.
I love that. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best and all the love and luck.
Thank you.
For all
you
your
so much,
future
Malini.
endeavors. You
Thank
kept
you.
us super entertained for over 100 days, which
Thank
is
you.
super
Thank you so
difficult to
much.
do, and we really enjoyed watching your journey. A message that you would like to give all of your fans?
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all your constant support, and thank you for showering me with so much love. I can't be more grateful. I'm so overwhelmed. You know, when I came out and saw the Twitter, text and everything, my DMs were flooded. I never thought I'm going to receive so much love. So, you know, when I came out, it just got tears in my eyes, and I'm genuinely saying this. So, it really means the world to me. मतलब दिल से मैं शुक्रगुजार हूँ आप सबकी. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Amazing. And now
I mean, I am nothing without your love. So today, if I am someone, today if I'm sitting in front of you guys, and today if you guys are asking me questions, it's all cause of you. So I'm just so grateful. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Amazing. And now if you enjoyed watching this, make sure you go and watch all the reels that we're about to make. See you.
Yes.